What's goody, what's goody, people? How y'all doing today, man? It's your boy JFK right here, man. We gonna talk about the Gunna and Thug sales, man, cause I see a lot of people kind of surprised that Gunna outsold Thug, and to me, I like both of their music. Like I think they're both great artists, but I feel like Gunna is a little bit better. Man, he might be like a lot better than Thug, just off the strength of hit like not just this album he just dropped, but Gunna don't drop whack music. Like most of his music be fire. Like his albums, like if he give you 20 songs, at least 12 or 13 of them is decent or fire. You know what I'm saying? And this album right here though, I think Gunna might have went Super Saiyan on him, bro. Like I think that boy might have went Ultra Instinct, cause this album right here, man, this album was different, bro. Like I'm feeling this album all the way through. Like when it first come on, back at it, smoking the Scotty, just shit starting to hit like it's cracking it. Like what? Like bro, like from the beginning, he just was. I'm like, damn. Like I ain't heard nothing like this since like the Astro World when Travis Scott dropped Astro World. Cause when he dropped that, that joint was kind of hitting. Like I was listening to that joint for like maybe 2 months straight. Like just straight listening to that. Wasn't listening to nothing else. And this Gunna, it got that type of feel. Like it got different waves on it. Like it got sad music. Like you going through it with a female. It got that. It got turn up. It got that chill. It got that ride music. Like whatever mood you in, that album is it got it. And Thug album was kind of a disappointment to me because when he announced it, it made me feel like him and Gunna planned it. Like because he kind of announced it like a day or two after Gunna dropped. And I think what made him want to drop is because he noticed or he seen the reaction that Gunna was getting from his album. Like, cause bro, everybody like people talking that rat stuff, but the music is fire, bro. Like, you can't deny the music. The boy is talented, bro. You can't deny that, bro. Like the way he get on them beats, the boy talented, bro. So me personally, I feel like Gunna album is like 100 times better than Thugs because it's fresh and he's speaking on everything that's going on right now. And Thug can't do that because he can't make music in jail because he's not sentenced. Like if he would have got found guilty already and sentenced to something and been in like prison, then he'd have been able to make some shit like Gucci Max did the same shit. But he's not in that. He's still like, you know what I'm saying? So he really just put a bunch of songs together, like old songs. Cause if you know Thug, like Young Thug is an artist who, like, he has like millions of songs. Like Young Thug, like when he probably was free, that dude probably was doing ten songs a day, probably. Cause that dude, like, he does mad songs. Like he be having, you know what I'm saying? So like he just put together mad songs that he already released. That's like the one track where he set a bar and they thought he was talking about the chick Sweetie. But he was like, nah, man, that song's 6 years old. She wasn't even around then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, like, why is you putting out a song that's 6 years old, bro? Like, you feel me, though? And then you got all them top features. Like, you got Drake on there twice. You got Drizzy on there twice, nephew, and they trash. Like both Drizzy tracks is trash. Like to me, it's maybe one or I think it's one song I like, and it's the one with 21 Savage. That's the only one. Like the rest of them is like they trash to me, and it's crazy because Gunna ain't got no features on his album. That boy ain't got not one feature, and that joint hitting, bruh. That joint hitting, man. Nigga, they saying that Gunna outsold Thug, but Gunna outsold everybody. Like who else dropped this? Like bro, Gunna just might have dropped album of the year, bro. Like so far, that might be album of the year right now. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That Gunna, man, if you ain't listened to it, like take all that, like all these people talking about the rat and stuff, right? To me, he didn't rat. That's just to me. Because to me, and this off the topic of the albums right quick, just for a second. But if I'm wrong, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. I'm wrong. But I feel like ain't nobody in jail because of Gunna. He didn't take the stand on nobody. You know what I'm saying? He didn't point nobody out. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They asked him, is YSL a gang? He said, yeah, but they already knew that. Come on, bro. You think, like, how many, like, people was ratting before Gunna and Thug even got caught? So they already knew YSL was a gang. Then they asked him, was anything his that they found in the car? He said no, which I'm quite sure Young Thug said too. So he didn't say no, it wasn't mine, it was Young Thug's. They just asked him, was it his? He said no. That was the end of the question. So how did he rat? Young Thug, the only charge that's sticking to Young Thug right now is that body with the dude Nut. God bless his soul. The dude Nut that got killed. The one they said Thug rented the dudes the Infinity truck. That's the only thing that's sticking to him. That's what he's in court for right now. That one charge. All them other charges that lawyer Ben got those out the way. It's just that one charge. So even with the stuff with Gunna, that ain't what they charging him with. So how is everybody just calling him a rat? Like, I thought we was big on paperwork and stuff like that. Like, he's not on no paperwork. Everybody be big on that. Like, oh, you can't call a person a rat until you see the paperwork. That's what I'm saying. Where's the paperwork? Who's in jail because of Gunna? But back to the albums, though. Gunna might have dropped album of the year on y'all, bro. Word. And to the rappers that's calling him a rat, make sure you drop a decent album. Please. You got all these dudes calling him a rat and can't even give us a decent song. This dude just gave us 15 fire tracks. And he's speaking on real stuff that we know he's telling the truth. What can you say about that? Sad thing about it is he's getting better. Each Gunna album is better than the last. And the fact that he's going through stuff, you might get more music from him because he's going through a lot. When you already nice and you're an artist already, when you're going through something, that's when you gonna give us your best music, bro. You gonna give us your best music, man. Word. Like, yeah. That's my opinion on that, though. Gunna over Thug, man. 3-0. If we was judging this like a battle, 3-0, man. Cause Thug gave us 15 tracks too, like Gunna, and it's trash, each one of them. Like, it's only one nice track. It's 14 whack tracks on there. But free Thugger though. Word. I definitely want to see Thug free, man. We need that free, fresh music. Cause if he was out, it would have been a different album. And you know what else too? I feel like he could have waited. I feel like we still on Gunna wave right now. I feel like if he would have waited till like next month sometime, like the middle of July, he probably would have got a different response. Because off the strength of what's going on, you're gonna compare it to Gunna's. And that's really gonna throw you off, and you're gonna think like, yeah, this is trash, because all you thinking about, you're comparing it to Gunna, which Gunna just came like flawless victory. And then you compare that. I know that's the first thing I did when I heard it. Like, when I first heard Young Thug, I just went to comparing it. First song, because Gunna started off going crazy back at it. You know what I'm saying? And then Thugger, I'm like, what is this? Then I skipped that. What is this? I skipped that. What is is this? Like, bruh. Thugger disappointed. He might have put himself in the hole with that album too, cause he got a lot of 6-digit figure features on there. He got a lot of 6-digit features on there, bro. He might have put himself in the hole, cause it ain't selling like that. I know it ain't. But that's my review on that. Gunna over Thug 3-0. It's your boy JFK shining out. Holla.